Good morning, it is Thursday the 6th of July and oh my word have we got a great video for you today. Now before we do get into it, if you do enjoy these daily videos, be sure to hit the like button, drop me a comment and please do subscribe. Bum, bum, bum. Anyway, let's get straight into the latest and greatest crypto news and see exactly what is going on within the charts. Like always, we start off with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently at $30,463. In the last 24 hours, that is a decrease of 1.28%. Let's have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is at $1,912, also down over 1.3%. BNB is currently at $239, down over 1.5%. And XRP, you are down at 47 cents, down 2.5% almost. BGB token today is currently at 48 cents, down 1.93%. But let's have a look at the BRC20 tokens. Bitcoin is down. They're all pretty much down, apart from NALS. NALS is up 2.84%. But how are our memes looking? The meme tokens today, it's a pretty mixed bag, but let's have a look at them. Shiba down over 3%, Doge down over 2.8%, Pepe is down over 5.7%. Now we're going to do a video on Pepe tomorrow because it's been quite the decline for the last few days. Floki is down over 5.6%, Bone is up over 0.6%. Now how does that look over the last 7 days? Still is positive news for Bitcoin. In the last 7 days, Bitcoin is currently up 0.21%. Ethereum is also up over 2.5%. BNB is up over 2.2% and XRP is up over 0.6%. So in the last 7 days, still quite positive, but it's a negative start to today. But how does that look within the ranges of which we are trading? Reminder, the current range we are monitoring, $29,560 all the way up to $31,500. 550 I think we should go for. Now as you can see, we tested the top of the range and we retraced right back down, and I believe that we will sideways trade within this range for a couple of days, if not a little bit longer, but there is still some nice trades to be made, so let's monitor this range very, very closely and see what happens. But what happened with Ethereum, because it was very, very different story. We knew yesterday we tested the top of the range, but we have broken back down, and it's going to be very interesting. I think the key number that we were looking at was $1,920, and we've broken beneath that. We're at $1,907. Now, how low can this go? Can you go down low? It's going to go down, in my opinion, and that we need to test $1,894. If we do, we might see a nice increase up. If not, we could sideways or downwards trend for some days. So this is very interesting. Reminder, top of the range, $1,955. The bottom of the range, $1,730. Let's have a look at crypto bubbles. Oh, it's a pretty red bag today. I don't think we're going to go into this in too much detail. Just to recap on crypto bubbles, if it's red, it's bad. If it's green, it's not. It's quite positive. The larger the bubble, the bigger the price increase. It's a great visual tool for you to check out what's going on. Let's have a look at some of the latest crypto news. Now, the UAE has gained more ground in the Middle East by becoming a mining hub. Now, what is going on? What is going on? In Abu Dhabi, we are seeing one of the world's largest mining firms just basically absolutely crushing the Bitcoin mining circuit. Now, operational Bitcoin mining has the capacity in the UAE of over 400 MW, and it's predicted to increase by almost 200 MW by the end of the year due to semi-government funding. Now, the UAE's nuclear shift away from that kind of technology, it's one of the largest shifts within the Arab world, and it's an increased demand within the Bitcoin society and world for Bitcoin miners. Now, Bitcoin for me and Bitcoin mining is very costly to the environment, but clearly it's less costly than other traditional methods that some countries used. Now, Bitcoin mining farms being used in the Middle East, I'm excited to see how it goes, and it's going to be absolutely huge. It's around the corner from me where I am in Abu Dhabi. I might even go and try and do a vlog there one of the days to show you exactly how it looks. Now, Singapore banks, the DBS, has launched the digital yuan under the platform for corporate clients in China. Now, this is huge news, and it's huge news because clearly we know that China right now is not too friendly towards cryptocurrency. But this Singapore bank has come out and created something for its users, for its residents to be able to interact with CBDCs. Now, this is going to be very interesting. Now, the DBS Bank is actually entering this world for the first time. It's going to be very interesting how this plays out. Now, they've been talking about it for some time, But this is the next step along the process. We're going to track how it goes for sure. Cannot wait to see how this one pans out. So we'll keep you up to date with this on the next video. Now, Binance, Coinbase, and Gemini staff, according to this report, are unhappy. Now, this was an interesting article. Now, this article has basically mapped how employees are feeling compared to the company's kind of performance. Fast growing, slow growing equals happy or sad employees. And you can see where it's mapped. This is a very interesting article. Does it correlate to how that company's performed? It's interesting. I'm going to put the link in the video below. Go and check it out. Now, AI is okay, but artists still need to get paid. Now, this is an article by musician Emily Lazar. Now, hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. Now, they've come out and said that this is an evolution and it is going to happen whether we like it or not. And I think that she's probably right. It is going to happen. AI technology can impact and influence music culture tremendously. It's going to create some fantastic music in the future, but also some very cheap, nasty, quick to make music at the same time. But artists still need to get paid, and I think we very often lose this. And this brings me back. I remember when Tesco's first brought out the self-checkouts. The first thing that I thought was, well, what happened to that girl who used to work there? You know, where's she gone? And it does. And when you think about that in its core principle, people are losing their jobs due to technology or not getting paid to the same effect because, frankly, you don't need them anymore. Is that just the nature of the way the world's moving? And is it something that benefits us for the good? What do you guys think? Just wanted to create a thinking point there for you on today's video. Now, according to the Pentagon, they are testing out whether AI can plan a response to all-out war. Now, Airforce Colonel... I can't say that word. One of the Air Force senior bosses have come out and said that tests were highly successful, but they admitted it isn't ready for prime time right now. So if you're telling me that AI technology can prepare an entire country, arguably one of the strongest countries in the world, for all-out war, this is about to get interesting. What is going on? I just couldn't believe this article when I read it this morning. Go and check it out. It half made me smile, half made me get worried. What do you guys think? Now, this diamond-packed Apple Watch is being authenticated by NFTs, and it's very interesting this because we've spoken about this many times on this channel. For me, the future of NFTs is proof of ownership, tokenizing assets, and being able to detach yourself from them or fractionalize them to others. Now, this is a great example of that I just explained. You can go and get this La Maison steel luxury Apple Watch, you know, with diamonds on, but how do you prove it's actually yours? It's going to have an embedded NFC chip tied into the Polygon network, and the NFT is actually based on the Polygon chain. So to be able to verify that you own the item is a cool thing for me in the future. And I think it's actually the future of all designer items, so you can actually verify if they are legitimately correct. Now, finally, this is a very interesting story. Crypto VC investments have dropped by over 70% in 1 year. Now, this is a very interesting report on Decrypt.co. Now, as you know, venture capitalists, you know, they have traditionally within the cryptocurrency world caused a lot of movement. Let's just put it like that. A lot of movement and volatility, and backed a lot of projects from its early days. Now, if you don't know what a VC is, they basically back a project from its early days financially and push it forward and keep funding it all the way through until it becomes live, and then they hold equity or a large supply of the tokens in return. Now, there's been a huge decrease in this, and it's plummeted over 70% according to information published by Root Data. Now, during the months of June 2022, the digital asset space received $1.81 billion in 149 rounds, whereas this year only 83 projects registered $520 million, the lowest month funded to date. Notably, that is last month. Very interesting. We're going to keep a close attention to this. Is this an indication where the charts could be going? I think not. I just think that it's been a tough winter, a tough bear market, and people are being a little bit more sensible with the way they're trading. But we are going to stay up to date with all of the latest news. Now, if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to hit that like button, drop me a comment, and yeah, we're going to keep bringing you the latest daily news free of charge on this channel. Thanks so much for your support. Have a great Thursday. See you Friday, guys. Let's go.